Hello friends, welcome to 24 Tutors. Today we are going to see about integration by parts. What is integration by parts? It is nothing but an integrating method where you find the product of two functions. So first let's derive the formula for integration by parts. The formula is integration of uv is nothing but u integration of v minus integration of differentiation of u into integration of v. So here let's derive this formula first. For that we need to consider two functions u and v which belong to a single variable x. Say you can take it as y as well, but in this video we are taking it as x. First we need to find the differentiation, that is first we need to apply product rule of differentiation for the two functions u and v. So we get it as d by dx of uv is nothing but u differentiation of v with respect to x plus v differentiation of u with respect to x. So this equation is nothing but product rule of differentiation using u and v as our two differentiable functions. So after this step we need to apply product integrate on both the sides, that is you have to integrate this as well as this. So let's do it. Integrate on both sides. After integrating on both sides you get an equation as u v is equal to integration of u dv by dx plus integration of v du by dx. This expression can also be written in the form integration of u dv by dx is equal to uv minus integration of v du by dx. And let's consider this equation to be my equation 1. After this consider this part and then you write let u is equal to f of x and dv by dx is equal to g of x. Then you need to differentiate this and this. So after this you get it as du by dx is equal to f dash of x and v is equal to integration of g of x. Now you need to substitute the values of u, du by dx, dv by dx and v in equation 1. After substituting all of these values in equation 1 you get it as integration of f of x into g of x is equal to f of x integration of g of x minus integration of f dash of x into integration of g dash of x. This can also be written as integration of uv to dx is equal to u integration of v minus integration of differentiation of u into integration of v into dx. So this is nothing but our required formula for integration by parts. So now let's take a small example. X into e power x into dx. Now the question arises is which function do we take it as f of x and which function do we take it as g of x. For that purpose, we have something called as Eilert rule, which makes us very easy to think which is f of x and which is g of x. In this, I stands for inverse, L stands for log, A stands for algebra, then T stands for trigonometry, and my E stands for exponential. Let's take a small example here. Integration of x into e power x into dx. In this, you can see that x is nothing but my algebraic function and here it is my exponential function. And according to Eilert rule, algebra comes first and then comes my exponential. So in this sum, f of x is nothing but my x and g of x is nothing but my e power x. Consider another example for x into log x into dx. Here x is an algebraic function and log x is nothing but my log function. According to Eilert rule, log comes first and then comes my algebra. So in this case, f of x is nothing but my log x and g of x is nothing but my x. So this Eilert rule makes us very easy to decide which function do we take it as f of x and which function we take it as g of x. Let's solve a simple NCERT problem, that is x sine 3x. So this is our question. In this, x is nothing but my algebraic function and sine 3x is nothing but my trigonometric function. So write down Eilert rule and you check, a comes first and then comes my trigonometric function. So in this case, we take f of x is equal to x and g of x is equal to sine 3x. Consider this to be u and this to be v. Then after this, apply our uv formula. You get it as u integration of v minus integration of differentiation of u into differentiation of v into dx. Now substitute u and v in this formula. You get it as, here u is nothing but my x, integration of v is nothing but sine 3x into dx minus integration, and what is the differentiation of x here? It is 1 into integration of sine 3x into dx the whole power dx. So after this you write, what is the integration of sine 3x? Integration of this is nothing but minus cos 3x divided by 3. Here 3 is nothing but the differentiation of this 3x minus integration of, again you write here, what do we have? Integration of sine 3x, we write it as minus cos 3x divided by 3 into dx. Now we write it as, now this whole thing can be written as minus x cos 3x divided by 3, and then you have minus into minuses plus integration of cos 3x divided by 3 into dx. So after this you write it as it is, that is x into cos 3x divided by 3, plus what is the integration of cos 3x? It is nothing but sin 3x divided by, this is my previous 3, and differentiation of this 3x is nothing but my 3 again, plus constant. So the required answer is minus x cos 3x divided by 3 plus sin 3x divided by 9 plus constant. So this is nothing but a required solution for the NCERT problem which we took. So for more queries, you can subscribe to our channel and visit our website, that is www.24tutors.com, where you people are going to find all the solutions for all the NCERT problems, and which will make mathematics more easy. So please do visit it and subscribe to our channel and like it. Thank you.